This is the story of the Olympus Cup, which is in the Llyn Maritime Museum from the Suez Canal in Egypt. It's a story of war, cooperation and resourcefulness. Firstly, let's look at the background. Between the 5th and the 10th of June 1967, the Six-Day War occurred between Israel and Egypt, with an armistice agreed on the 11th of June. During the war, explosives had been placed in the Suez Canal and ships were sunk. As a result, 14 ships were held up in the widest part of the canal, known as the Great Bitter Lake. They were from many countries, 2 from West Germany, 2 also from Sweden, 1 French vessel, and another from the USA, the African Llyn. 2 had sailed from Poland, and another one from Bulgaria, as well as 1 from Czechoslovakia. The 4 British ships were Bendraw'r, Olympus, Scottish Star, and Port Invercargill. As the ships were held up, friendships developed between the officers and crews of the different nations, and in October 1967, the Great Bitter Lake Association was set up on the Olympus. By the following October, the Bitter Lakes Olympics had been founded as a nod to the Olympic Games in Mexico to relieve the boredom of the crews stranded in Suez. There were 14 competitions in all, including weightlifting, football, sailing, fishing, archery and acrobatic jumping. There were 8 countries involved in this Olympics, the nationalities of the ship companies. Poland won the games, with Sweden in second place and West Germany third. There was worldwide attention from television and the press to this event in the Suez Canal. The winners of the football competition, and therefore the Olympus Cup, were the Olympus, the combined effort of the Olympus and Agapino crews of the Blue Funnel Line in Liverpool. The words Football Trophy 1968, the Great Bitter Lake Association, Captain Hugh Davis were engraved on the cup. Captain Davis came from Chwilog and was the master of the Agapino. He returned home at the end of 1968 after the games, and he donated the cup to the museum. During their time stranded on the Suez Canal, the crews would meet up regularly to watch films, be part of a yacht club, lifeboat racing, and football was played on Wednesdays. After 1969, the crew numbers were reduced and the ships tied together to facilitate management. Due to the long time spent there, the ships became covered in sand from the desert, and they became known as the Yellow Fleet. They were caught up in the Yom Kippur War in October 1973 between the Arabic states and Israel. The American ship, the African Llyn, was sunk, and after this war, an international agreement saw the reopening of the canal in July 1975, and every ship, except 2, had to be towed away after being there for 8 years. So there we have the story of the Olympus Cup. You can see the cup at the Llyn Maritime Museum, a chance to reflect on all the experience associated with its rich history.